Hi students, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain about the process of compiling and running a C program. So C compiling and execution of a C program has three phases. First one, creation phase, compilation phase and execution phase. In creating phase, we are going to see how the program is edited, where the program is edited. After that, so compilation process consists of, again, involves four sub processes: pre-processing stage, compilation stage, assembly stage and linking stage. So what is the purpose of preprocessor and what is the need, how you are going to compile the program, and so what is the importance of assembler code, then so how you are going to linking total code, right? So after that, execution process, so how you are going to load the program, execute the program, and where you are going to see the output. So all these we are going to discuss in this video. So this is a complete flow chart of a process of compiling and running a C program. So here this is a text editor. We are going to enter the code here. This is an editor window where I can write my C source code. Then after that, I have to save with .c extension because it's a C program, no? So it has to be save with .c extension. For example, I'm writing addition program. It has to save with add.c. If it is a C++, so we should write adds.c++ like that. Okay, now so .c is an extension. After that, so next phase is compilation phase. So that uh, the program is goes to the compilation phase. Compilation phase converts high level language into machine understandable language. So that is nothing but object code. After object code, so it is going to the next stage, the linker stage. In linker stage, linker links so various objects, files and library files and combine together and forming a single executable file. So this is nothing but .exe file. So that is going to the execution stage, the running stage, that the program is going to be executed. So here this is a source code we need to understand. So here I'm going to write here .c extension. So add .c extension here, that after the compilation phase, the program is generated as a .obj file. So and after the linker stage, the program is converted into .exe file. .exe file means executable file. Finally, the program is going to be executed onto the monitor. Okay, this is a total a flow chart of a process of compiling and running a C program. Okay, first we'll discuss one by one. So creating the source code, how we are going to create the source code. The process begins with writing the C program in a text editor or any IDE, integrated development environment. After writing the code, we have to save with the .c extension. So this is a code I wrote. So it is a text editor window. I am using dev C++. Okay, here where I have entered my code, and after that I save with the add.c extension, because the addition program I wrote the name of the file is so add.c. After that, so compilation phase consists of, again, four sub phases: pre-processing phase, compilation phase, assembly phase and linking phase. Okay, now first we'll discuss pre-processing. So preprocessor handles so three types of directives. First, hash include library files and define macro functions, as well as conditional compilation directives. So these three different types of functions are going to involve, so handled by the pre-processing stage. Okay, na? In hash include, first is hash include stdio dot is, for example, what are the header files are there. So hash include standard input output header file, where the printf and scanf functions are defined in this header file. Okay, na? After that, I'm going to use hash include string.h, where all the string functions, string upper, string lower, string concatenation. Okay, na? So like various string functions are defined in this string.h. like this, these are the header files, so which are handled by the, okay, na, preprocessor. Hash include and all the header files. Okay, now whatever the files which are defined in the header file, they will be expanded and expanded into the source code which you are writing. Then So as defined macros expansions. Macro expansion means I am writing as defined. Okay na? So pi 3.14. So this is wherever pi is there, pi I defined as 3.14, wherever the pi is there throughout the program, that will be replaced by the 3.14. So this is a replacing is done in macro expansion. Finally, some conditional compilation directives also included. So these three directives are handled by the pre-processing stage. After that, so any comments are removed in the program, the comments are removed. After that, the file is, the output is expanded as a source code, because I'm including all the files now. So by including all these files are replaced into the source code, hence so the file, the source code will be expanded. After that, so compilation process, second phase is compilation phase. So compiler takes the pre-processed code and translate it into assembly language code. So here in this code, some syntax and semantic checks are performed to identify the errors. For example, I am writing int a equal to 10, but I forgot to write semicolon. For example, instead of print, I wrote instead of print, I wrote just I forgot, right, I forgot n here, so it shows an error. So I forgot to write another double quote here or semicolon, anything. So these are the errors, syntax errors, and some semantic checks are done in the compilation phase. So after errors free, the code is error free, then only assembler code will be generated. So third phase is nothing but assembler converts assembly code into machine readable code. So after assembler, nothing but assembler output is .obj extension. So okay, after comparison stage, the code will be converted from high level language into .obj extension. Okay, so last stage of the compilation process is linking. So linker combines the object files with necessary library files. Okay na? So already we have seen, so the various object source code and library functions are combined together, are linking together and forming a single executable binary file, so which is stored in the disk, or secondary memory. So after the comparison stage, output is what? .exe file. So the executable binary code stores in the hard disk, or secondary memory or auxiliary memory. So third phase of the compiler and execution of the program is, so execution process. So because what is the purpose of loading, execution and output? Because I told you, after executable code file, after compiling, after linking, so executable file .exe file is generated, it is stored in the hard disk, so that we need to load. So the operating system loader loads the executable file from the disk into computer's main memory, because processor is going to execute the program from the RAM or main memory. So hence we need to load our executable file where it is stored in the hard disk. So from there, by using the loader, operating system uses the loader brings the program from RAM, in the hard disk or secondary memory into main memory, that is RAM. From there, processor is going to be executed. So this is loading process. After loading, so my program stored in the main memory. From there, so processor begin executing the machine code instruction from main memory sequentially one by one. So after that, while the program is being executing, so our program interacts with the operating system, because operating system has to provide us resource management. Because, so for example, while the program is running, I need to take some input from the keyboard. So operating system provides keyboard to take inputs from the keyboard, and operating system provides a monitor or screen or any projector outputs, because where we are going to see the output on the screen. So that is nothing but output device or monitors. So operating system provides output devices to see our result. So this is nothing but execution stage. Finally, output. The program's output is displayed on the console or directed to other specified destination, because, so for example, I may see on my laptop screen output, or I may see my output on the desktop, or I may see my output on the projector, because CPU is connected to the projector. So these are the various specified destinations where I'm going to see my output. Finally, I am writing a source code. After that, so I'm .c extension, it is going to the compilation process. So compiler converts, okay na, the high level language into, so object, okay na, object file means .obj file. After this .obj file is going to, .obj file is going to linker generates a .exe file. So the exe file stores in the hard disk, okay na. From there, operating system loader loads this hard disk into, right, RAM, so our main memory. From there, processor is going to be execute and produce a result onto the screen. Okay, so this is a complete cycle of this. So summary, right? So write and edit the code. So .c file extension, we have to save it. So after compilation, .obj file is generated. After that, the obj file goes to the linker generate .exe file, and the .exe file stores in the hard disk. From there, operating system loader loads into the main memory. Then execution is done by the processor and produce the result. So thank you, dear students. If you like this video, please subscribe and share and like. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.